According to the testimony of 7-year-old boy Louis Avica from the section, who asked him to have been in the bell tower when the boy arrived, the priest allegedly committed a lecherous act, which we would rather not mention. The prince wanted severe punishment. Yes. No sway for pedophiles. Welcome back, everybody, to episode number 22 of We the Revolution. Let's have a look here. You made a mistake. You wanted to give the information. We wanted to give you the information to you for free as a token of our goodwill. We sent someone to you, a man who knew certain things about your friend, but today we learned that his throat was cut. We're giving you one last chance. Arrange a meeting with Ramel, or whatever you call him, unless you would prefer to share the fate of our friend. We want to meet him today at 9 PM. Send a spy, send girl to ignore. I'm gonna send a spy. I'm going to give up on those influence points. Okay, this is okay-ish. We are very low with the common folk though. Yeah. What did Brass explain the blood on the wheel of the vehicle and did the defendant admit to drinking anything before he hit the road? Okay, let's have a look at the case, everybody. He's accused of murder and driving while drunk. And Brass is 73, as a 37-year-old widower, is employed as a carter in one of the warehouses at the granary port. He has been working there for 2 years now. The accused is famous for his bold driving style that enabled him to deliver goods faster than his colleagues. Brass has been accused of killing 5-year-old Marcel Guide with his current. The boy died shortly after the accident due to extensive head injuries. Brass is accused of not only running over the boy, but also for not stopping to help him. According to witnesses, Brass has been driving his car at ridiculously high speeds on Rue de Croissant, where Marcel's body was found. An examination of the body left no room for doubt. Only a speeding car could damage it to such an extent. Brass was detained an hour and a half after the discovery of the body. He was waiting for his goods to be unloaded in front of the Merry Wharf Inn. The accused was completely drunk and could barely stand on his own. The back wheels of his car were covered in fresh blood. The devastated mother of Marcel demands severe punishment. Well, that seems pretty clear-cut, if nothing comes up. The jury has no opinion, okay? The people are happy, and if we kill him, everyone's more happy. If we don't, but no one's about to murder us, so it doesn't really matter. We'll find out what is the truth and decide on that. The fresh blood would be evidence. Drunk carter would be the accusation. Bold driving style is the method. Driving a cart is course of events. That's the method. Rue de Croissant would be course of events. And drunk carter is method. Citizen, what is your name? My name is Alain Bras. You're accused of causing a fatal accident at the junction of the Rue de Gros Chanet and Rue de Croissant. You have the blood of a 5-year-old on your hands. I swear I didn't run over that little boy. A strong repentance or a willingness to cooperate are not mitigating factors. Don't waste your time, he's guillotined. There was blood on the back wheels of your cart. Where did it come from? It was a dog I ran over near the Merry Wolf. Really, everything indicates that it was in fact the blood of the minor who was run over by the accused. Impossible. I'd know if a kid fell under my wheels. A 5-year-old child is much the same size as a large dog. Maybe you were not looking carefully. No way, I heard the barking. He was so stepped in wine that he wouldn't know a child from a cow. Did you ride through the Rue de Croissant? Sure I did. I had to turn from Rue de Gros Chanet to get the goods to the inn. And I believe you did not take the time to sightsee. You mean I was rushing? Of course I was. Time was scarce, clients were waiting. No time to lose. No time to lose because... well, because the goods have to be delivered on time, right? They risked having an accident. The thirsty fellow rushed to the bottle. So admit driving fast as the horses would let you. Yeah, sure, but it doesn't make me a killer. There are other carters in Paris. It could have been one before or after I passed. Right, but not someone else, you bastard. How much did you drink before you started your route? 1 small glass, monsieur. So when you arrived at the Rue de Croissant, you were already under the influence of alcohol. My friend, I'm a big chap. 1 glass of wine is like water to me. I was driving sober, like always. But he's always 3 sheets to the wind when he's jumping to the cart. You were completely drunk when the authorities found you outside the Merry Wharf. It was the end of my route, and the kind host brought me a bottle of brandy. Of course, I immediately dealt with it. I'd finished work, right? He drank to silence his conscience. In a hurry to have a drink after a rough day's work. You know what it's like, waiting? No, nothing like that. You probably would not call yourself a careful driver. We know that. You drive better after alcohol. I don't know, but you should have a glass on an empty stomach for health. Without it, your hands are too shaky to hold the reins properly. Okay, so he has some severe issues there. Have you ever tried to drive without it? What are you suggesting? I'm not drunk it. I'm all proud. Enough with the chatter already. Do you drink a lot? I have more since my wife did. Don't know more than other carters. Comes with the job. Too often drive intoxicated. The kick me out if I did. I have no more than a glass or two before the job starts. The party only starts after I finish working. No more than Tom. Would you like to be driven by a drunk carter? What do I care? I'm too poor to be driven anyway. He doesn't care. Let's ask the last question as well. You probably would not call yourself a couple driver, would you? I have to arrive at a certain place. That's a job and it's not for slow carters. All carters rushing at such a speed that they don't notice children playing in the street. They don't run over anyone. There would not have been any carter in Perry. We have very little information actually. But they did find the blood. He was seen doing it. They did find the blood on the wheel and he was drunk. It does seem probable that this is the right cause. I'm going to go with the death penalty here. It was an accident and everything, but it is better for us. I'm pretty sure it was him. He did even admit that at the exact place where the kid was run over, he ran something over. He just said it was a dog, but no one there said that a dog had been run over. They just said a child had been run over. So I'm pretty sure he was a child and he thought it was a dog. And don't forget, try to smuggle 4 barrels of dried tobacco into Paris without paying duty on them. Use special barrels with fake bottoms. At first glance, they appear to be completely filled with cabbage. It feels weird to kill someone for that, but he is guilty. Like, if he uses like fake barrels, we can't just let him go free, right? So basically, I'm not choosing between killing and free here. In my head, I'm choosing between guilty and free at this point. National Guard Lieutenant Louis Daubeau accepted a bribe, a gold watch from Gauthier Dufez. The latter was arrested because he was caught riding around past drunk and assaulted another driver with whom he was arguing on the street. Yeah, you know what? No bribing officials. According to the testimony of 7-year-old boy Louis Avika from this section, who asked him to have been in the bell tower when the boy robbed the priest, allegedly committed a lecherous act. Which we would rather not mention. The parents wanted severe punishment. Yes. No sway for pedophiles. Why would a boy make that up? Come on. Come on. Did he confess? No. Was it counter-revolutionary? No. He ran over a dog and a glass of beer. One small glass, a few sips of wine. It was one small glass. He didn't specify what was inside. He didn't say if it was delicious beer. A sentence to death by guillotine. Take the convict away. An eye for an eye. A lenient sentence for what he did. I still feel weird sentencing so many people to death. But because it's the only thing you can do, because apparently there are no more jails in France. We will speak to the common folk as always. Let's reveal it. Attached for some reason is careless. Careless. Humility? I think I can go for this anyway. Okay. We'll go for... Actually, let's try humility on this. That was terrible. Let's do this. And let's do manipulation. And that should be enough that they're satisfied. That was a close one. I was playing around a little bit too much, but I was trying to see it. No, it wasn't me. We've killed people for less than this. Let's not fool ourselves that we didn't. We totally did. We're gonna go home. I don't want to gamble. Gold is currently immune. He has Herbert's support and the common folk appreciate what he did. He claims to be fully devoted to the rule of reason and to rejecting everything that is wrong in the clergy. Clever. Only Robespierre can stop him now, and he will if that rule of reason begins to cross the line. Only if they publish the list of the 73, I'm sure Robespierre's associates were also listed there. That was stupidity and ambition are what make him content with Robespierre. He has long dreamt about this power, as has we all. Albert will lose without the friends he would destroy by revealing the list. Without his support from the clergy, Goble is a weak ally. Yes, but Herbert is too proud to see that. I know him well. He heard the calling and will not let go. We must convince him that fighting Robespierre alone means death. What if he does not let go? Then we'll all die the moment the crusade against the 73 starts. Herbert and his rule of reasons will die next to the hand of Robespierre. Will die next at the hand of Robespierre. The incorruptible will take control of Paris. We must introduce Herbert to someone else with the potential to have a power base. Someone who will be stronger tool against Robespierre than Goble. I think that I have the perfect candidate. Myself. Is it myself? Let's go shopping. Of course the wife likes shopping. I feel so. Wait, what century is this? Let's do this. That will drop. They should both go up, and then I can do that tomorrow, and we'll be fine. Because I think you always rise more than it goes down. So yeah, next time we can do something that reduces burnout, and then all three should be positive. Let's try to take over some region after all that happened. This isn't a problem. Oh, he actually didn't take that over. You will go here. I want to pay the revolutionary patrol. Oh, we don't have enough influence. We actually have no influence points. Oh, because we sent the spy. Right. All those with power and influence who remain agree that Robespierre must disappear. Robespierre also knows that sooner or later there will only be one place available at the top. Alright. So that is tomorrow. Good to know. So we do have 5 days right now. We need all 5 days. That's a problem. We need all 5 days right now. Because we're not growing enough. Because we've lost so much territory. I'm not even convinced he can win this. You know what? I would rather have you up here. We will increase our influence here. Over him here. He's wounded anyway. I just want him somewhere down here. The reason is I want him close to our main sector in case they are taking us over. Let's end the day, I guess. And I will do again another day, because it is only 12 minutes. Don't want to have several minor cases, okay? Verdict. Marie-Paul Jacquard, the widow of a butler, working in the Louvre, wanted to purchase a large amount of gunpowder. During the interrogation, she admitted to planning to blow up City Hall. Okay, I'm okay with making that guilty. The director of one of the departments of the Ministry of Internal Affairs had appointed his younger brother at the head of the secretariat. Furthermore, Frederic Besset regularly pays him a bonus for his professional success. Interestingly, the other officials claim that they have never seen the young Besset. So we are talking absolute nepotism. Let's get rid of him. A drunk Matthias Bouthier tried to bribe an officer of the guard with 8 francs. The son of Count Bouillet was found wandering around Paris late at night, waking people up, banging at the doors and singing loud songs. Okay, so he was drunk and annoying, and when the police officer showed up, he offered him 8 francs, which apparently is no money whatsoever. I'm gonna let him go. I don't know. I'm gonna let him go. I feel bad. Ashley stole the laundry of her neighbor, Ariane Escoffier. The clothes were drying in the yard. The apartment of the accused was searched, and investigators found bed sheets that were immediately recognized. I'll confess. He's guilty. Young men were seen throwing stones at the windows of a convention deputy house, breaking them. The stones landed in a room where children were playing. Luckily, they were not harmed. Let's get rid of the aristocrats. Ignaz Lever lost control of the horse that was pulling the cart. A group of passerbys. Two people died on the spot and several had to be taken to the hospital. Was sober and was the first person to provide help to them. Yeah, but it was an accident. Do we kill him for the accident? I mean, he killed 2 people, but do we kill him for the accident? I can't change that. No. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. He killed 2 people. We killed people for less. At this point, I'm pretty sure France doesn't believe in accidents anymore. Yeah. Even least powerful. Me. Let's end the day. Well, not end the day. Let's do all the other things.
Who are you talking to? You would be happy to hand power over to people who cannot even read properly.
What? So you're saying that the poor are only good to die at the front?
Oh, perhaps it is the destiny of the Paris Commune to be shot at in order to protect others.
How dare you?
Gentlemen, we met here to make an alliance. We must, since we are all burdened by weaknesses that Robespierre does not have.
Oh, frick. Yes, reveal that. This will be important. Okay, bullheaded needed aggression, we know that. Attached is careless, I believe. Oversensitive will need humility, and withdrawn we also need callous. I want to say manipulation, and I'm going to go for manipulation if callous doesn't work. But I think callous was for some reason the real answer here. No? Okay, so we do. Okay, we did hit pretty well. We will go with humility or manipulation. I'm going to go with humility.
Robespierre is an unpredictable lunatic. Every French citizen should be afraid of him.
Is Robespierre the only maniac in Paris?
Why do we even talk to the boor?
Oh, frick, we failed it.
Even together we can hardly match Robespierre's power. Do not put your head into the lion's mouth, as he will devour you without remorse.
Even if I lose, I will be able to discuss terms with him.
Alexis is right. On our own, each of us are easy prey.
Gobel will betray you as he has betrayed me. Robespierre simply has more to offer than any of us. Do not waste your time on Gobel. You cannot control him. You have a better candidate for a scapegoat, one we can actually control. I'm speaking of Prosecutor Tonville.
Really? I'm voting for
I will
Tinville?
resign from my post in the Committee of Public Safety and propose that Tonville should replace me. Robespierre will turn his attention to him, and we will gain some freedom to act.
Tonville is a prosecutor and enjoys a good reputation among the people. It is possible that Robespierre could see him as a rival for the position of the highest statesman of France.
I will talk him into it. There's no need to worry. Tonville wants nothing more than a career, and he's not satisfied with what he already has.
It might work. Strict cooperation and trust will be the key to conquering Robespierre.
All right. Let us get rid of Robespierre once and for all.
I think we did it? Yes. Okay, we got a lot of common folk, we got some reputation, and we got a lot of revolutionary endorsement. Though I think that makes it maxed out because we were really high in revolutionary endorsement anyway. So we probably just maxed that out, and which always loses some. Ooh, he killed both. That's good for us. That's good for us. He will take this. Yes. Nothing we can do there. No, don't arrest him. No, we really need that guy. Let him go. We really need him. I can't afford that. Okay, we need to persuade. Yes. I need careless, no opinion. I don't know. Maybe we can manipulate the fact that there's no opinion, and we'll try aggression here. This won't end well, will it? This will not end well, everybody. Let's go with careless into humility. Into humility. Into careless. Oh, we got it. We got our guy back. Who we will immediately send down here to take care of this diplomat. He will take over this region. He's unfortunately caught in a fight with a bruiser. He will almost certainly lose this, which is somewhat of an issue. Can he move here? I could send him here to take care of the bruiser, hopefully. That might make more sense, but I think I want to get rid of their diplomat first. We don't have any intrigue points left, unfortunately, after this. But that was important, I feel. So I'm not going to be angry here. Gobble-san has once more paid him a visit. This time the argument has become more heated and included a firearm. We do not know what matter of accusations were made during the meeting. The testimonies of the neighbors, however, lead us to believe that the conversation eventually turned into a fight that ended with a bullet in Gobble's chest. He died where he fell and Boutin has been arrested. Your murdered child has been avenged. You could after all, you're responsible for luring him out of hiding. Oh really? We've basically now murdered him. How are we at a failed intrigue? This just worked, what we just did. Why is this now a failed intrigue? I don't really get, to be honest, how this works. Like, when did we fail? We'll make a perfect human. Let's perform an action. When you convince, god damn it, we'll probably fail this. We can't send a diplomat, and I don't have points to... Can I do that next turn? Because I have absolutely no influence points to convince him. This will be a problem. Danton is ready to resign his position at any moment. Everything is happening suspiciously fast. Because you were not expecting it, an independent observer would say that you have worked hard to get this promotion. It could also be an obvious trap. Yeah, we can't reveal that. We know this is that. Oversensitive was manipulation or humility? I think humility. I don't know what this is. I'm going to manipulate and oh wow, we hit perfectly. Nice. The situation in the city is out of control. There is no one else to help me. You flatter me. Robespierre managed to climb to the top. Why would you not do the same? You're equally as good. The committee needs to be supervised. It must be transparent and lawful. Who else could be assigned this difficult task? We got him, everybody. And humility. Hear the voice of an exhausted France, so desperate for freedom. Danton, Herbert, and I, we understand and want to give this freedom to France. Please say yes and make things right. And I will think this through and give you my answer tomorrow in the courtroom. Alright, Tinville. Nice, we've got this. And that's the day. We only produced 4 though. We didn't get to do anything tonight. Tomorrow we need to work on the statue. I don't think we finish it on time. Will be a tough one. I don't think we can finish it on time. Which is weird because I've worked on the statue one of the 2 nights I got to choose so far. Alright, but I think we need to make a cut here. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and in the next episode we will we'll take care of the son who just technically avenged our child. Have a good one, everybody. Bye bye.